Thanks so much for coming to Goddess Garden, where you grow within and out and welcome peace within you and you transmute that energy out. So today I'm going to take y'all along to show y'all. Oh my, that needs to get water. Okay, I'm just eyeing things out to look at it like, oh, what needs to be done in my garden. So I want to take y'all along with me to see what is waking up in my garden and what's going on in my garden. All right, come on. So what's blooming in a garden is this lovely, beautiful hibiscus. Look at that. All right. All right, look at this lovely, beautiful hibiscus that's growing. Oh, she's so pretty. Ain't she too pretty? Look at her. She is. Isn't you lovely? Yeah, you so beautiful. She know it. She's just like, oh, yep. She dancing. Look at Mother Nature. She's so beautiful. But remember, I was telling y'all about maybe I should take that oregano back. And then I started looking at it over here. I started looking at it. I'm like, no, the roots still look like it's viable. Look like it still has life to it. So look at it, it's growing back. Glad I didn't take the plant back because all it was gonna do was just throw it in the garbage anyways. No, I would rather for the plant to do what it's gonna do because it's not necessarily all about the money, all about the currency. It's literally to me, it's more so about that plant because plants are they're live. Look at it, it's so beautiful. I have already showed this bed to y'all, but I just wanted to show y'all that beautiful hibiscus over here. This is a marigold. Everything looks like it needs to get watered in. Let's come over here. These are natives right here. These are primrose. And I'm gonna tell you this. I only have one plant. One plant. That one plant will literally take over your whole yard. So it it spreads and it spreads really, really fast. Really, really fast. Ouch. That asparagus poking me. This is all of my primrose. And the bees, soon as these start opening up, all the pollinators all come to these flowers. So plant natives, they do very well in the area. If you don't feel like planting other flowers, snapdragons. Snapdragons does very well. They're really pretty and they are perennial, meaning they're gonna come back. Depends on your area though. So right over here, look at the beautiful snapdragons. They're gonna come back and look at this towering cilantro. It's growing into seed, going to seed. All good with me because, like I always state, is that to save your seeds. I did see like a ladybug over here, and ladybugs they eat the aphids because I do have ants. I ain't trying to decimate ants. I ain't trying to decimate nature like that, but some of them they could be aggressive. So when they become aggressive, that's when I do take measures of what I need to do. Period. But literally they were on my collard greens. The aphis is literally on my collard greens, and I'm pretty sure it's part of impel over here. So these, I don't know what these eggs are. If they're eggs, I'm just going. They're not aphids. I'm pretty sure they were like those butterfly eggs, those little cabbage moth eggs. So I just take them and wipe them off with my hand. But the ladybugs eat the aphids. There's plenty of ladybugs in this area. Um, so like even over here, so there was ladybugs in this area. So I'm pretty sure it is because of in this one, this mustard actually had aphids on there. Yep, see, it was filled with aphids, and the ladybugs eat the aphids. So that's what another reason why I don't necessarily spray. No, I don't spray things unless I had to. Um, I'm pretty much hands off on my garden because you want to build up a natural organic ecosystem. Natural organic ecosystem that literally is going to take care of itself. Nature don't need you. I don't know why humanity think that they are needed. I mean, but this is the big honest truth though. You are not needed. Only person that really needs you is literally yourself. Yourself actually needs you. Shoot, go heal somewhere. Cause from what all of these garden groups I be looking at, they do more destroying than they actually helping, to be honest. I'm like, shoot, just let nature run its course. And when nature run its course, you will have things in a balanced ecosystem, not the ego system. Oh, look at that ladybug. Not a ecosystem, the ecosystem. Things will go and flow the way how they supposed to go, not the way or being forced to go the way how that individual wanted to go. Look who is up and blooming and blossoming. I picked this peach tree up from the big box store, the big blue big box store. I don't know the name of it. I don't know. I didn't know anything about chill outs. I didn't know anything about the name. I just picked it up and it was a bare root. Put it in a grow bag, still in a grow bag, because that's where it's going to be. So I just leave it where it wants to be. Um, I do little to no care with it. Only thing I do is add a little bit of mulch because of I don't like watering consistently. I don't like watering consistently, so I just literally this is what happens. And also I do add food scraps to it. So it blooms. All of it just does this by itself. Believe me, I know it didn't need me to put anything in there for it to bloom. Because like I said, nature does not need humanity. Humans have to start thinking like, dude, nature been here before y'all. Nature been here before humans. Period. Nature has been here before humans. All right, over here, that's going into seed is my broccoli and my mustard. Oh, good. Hopefully they didn't cross. Other than that, I probably have some like kind of like spicy broccoli, but I don't even care as long as it just grows the way it's gonna grow, and I got open pollinated food. You. So look who else waking up. It's the grape. This one is the champanelle. Is that the word? Whatever. If I'm saying it wrong, oh well. Yeah, up, but blooming, blossoming, and leafing out. I should say. Grapes waking up. Over here, this is Miss Mulberry. Picked this up from another big box store, which is the one that starts with a la 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 O. Okay, and it's doing very well. The reason why I like going to big box stores for their plants is because of the insurance policies. If they don't do well, like in the next in a year, you can actually return it. Let's check this tree out. I still haven't found the name for it. I forgot the variety of this peach tree, but let's check the blooms. It's actually well, it has peaches on there. Like over here too, it has peaches. And this is like the second. This is the second year for this peach tree. Is I got this one at a nursery, bare root. Yeah, I think it's the second 2.5 years. Yeah, second year. It's the second year. I had this peach tree. I like to get my trees bare root. But if you can't get them bare root, go for potted. Here's a crepe myrtle. A crepe myrtle. It literally leafed out. So when it started putting on flowers, oh my god, crepe myrtles are really, really pretty. But some people say that they're a high maintenance plant. Um, Not necessarily. But yeah, this is a crepe myrtle and it leafed out super pretty and super beautiful. I'm gonna have to like put something underneath there to make it look I would say like in the sitting area to make it look really, really pretty and more aesthetic, but also I would like to just sit underneath this beautiful tree and just it's a whole vibe. This would be a whole vibe. Over here, we got a banana. She haven't gained no bananas yet. Mm-mm. She haven't gained not one banana. Mm-mm. But it's okay though. Over here, this is another grape. I had this grapevine for quite some time. Had these for a really long time. This grapevine. I never pruned it back. Whatever that's wooded and is dead, then that's when I just pull it off. I don't prune too much. I let nature do what it's gonna do. I just think that that's just too much. It's just too much. And when it becomes too much, I'm just like, never mind. I wanna have to deal with that. But with that being said, is that I just say is that that's why I state is that nature does not need me to maintain it at all. I mean, when people say that they need to be maintained, is more so is that they're trying to control yourself. Period. Now, I do be telling y'all is that nature doesn't need y'all to maintain it, but you will need to maintain it to a certain extent, not overly do it to a certain extent, y'all. Because you see this mess right here, it ain't give me nowhere for me not trying to maintain it. Look at this. This is a mess, y'all. Me panning this around. This is a whole mess. And this ain't nothing but passion flower. Ain't nothing but the passion flower. I think it's the blue variety. I forgot what variety it is, but it doesn't fruit. I haven't got any fruit from it, but the vines just grow everywhere. So and it's hard to maintain it. I just let it do what it's gonna do. But my thing is that it is gonna get cut back. So get cut back, and then at that, it's gonna keep growing. That's what it just keep doing. That's what passion vines does. I may have to just end up propagating it. That's what I'm gonna end up doing, just propagating it. Um, when I start getting to up there to I think I say like 1,000 subscribers, I'll end up like doing a giveaway a passion vine because this one is a cold hardy. Literally, this one is cold hardy. I know for a fact it's not the possum purple because possum purple is a cold hardy fruiting variety. This one more so is a flower variety. You can do your due diligence on the medicinal properties that passion flower actually has because it actually has a lot of medicinal properties for it. However, I always tell you guys to do your research because I am not your doctor. I am just me sharing my experience on my garden channel. Period. Here's another plant that got leafed out, which is a pomegranate. The pomegranate got leafed out. So pretty. So it was literally a stick, y'all. This pomegranate tree was like literally really tiny. It was like pretty much like this. But they grow so fast. They grow up so fast. Look at them. She didn't grow up so fast. And that she'll just be on her way to having babies and fruity. She just grew up so fast, y'all. Look at her. I'm gonna enjoy her at this stage. Now, y'all, if y'all can see throughout my garden, y'all going to find these things. Not things, they're sunflowers. So if you have plenty of sunflowers that's growing, you only need to plant them once. And they're going to grow back. And they're going to take over your yard. And then the bird's going to plant more because the bird's going to come back and eat the seeds too. So sunflowers, you don't need to plant them multiple times. I may end up transplanting them or I'm going to end up mowing them down because, oh my gosh, y'all, my whole yard is filled with sunflowers. But this is a good thing though. It welcomes more pollinators. That's another one, and it actually is a shading of flower. Like not all, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's something good. I always look at the best outcome rather than looking at the worst outcome of anything, because at the end of the day is that I'm glad that they are growing. I'm glad that plants are growing in my soil. You know, it's healthy enough to grow something in the soil. And there's a lot of other plants around here, but not complaining. All right, y'all. So as y'all can see, like my garden does not look pristine at all. It's coming along good because when before I start before these garden beds, I was gardening in what do you call it? Like grow bags. Grow bags does very well. A lot of people say that they dry out very quickly. I always tell people to mulch. You just mulch. I didn't yeah, I just mulch very heavily in it that I put cardboard underneath the garden underneath the grow bags. So I started out gardening in grow bags before I got these containers. And at that, I was actually doing in-ground gardening too. So I was doing in-ground gardening and also container gardening, which is the grow bags. A lot of people don't like the grow bags because they say that they dry out very quickly. But I always tell you all not to have bare soil. So in order for you not to have bare soil, you want to make sure that you are heavily mulching, especially if you are in um, a warmer temperate climate. So you want to make sure you are mulching so heavy, and then at that not having bare soil. So like I said, so if you are gardening in a grow bag, make sure that you guys are layering it with cardboard. So like I was doing like 25-gallon grow bags, seven-gallon grow bags. So what I will usually do is put cardboard at the bottom and then crush it up and then add literally all my food scraps, put it at the bottom, and then I'll just actually just put like um the cheapest soil as possible at the bottom, and then like the best soil I put the compost at the top because of or it would be less expensive to um to fill that grow bag out. So yeah, you want to garden smart. If you guys are like in a rental property, you can garden in containers. You can garden some some people actually let you garden in ground. So it all depends. You just got to talk to the person that you are renting out the space for. So, but if you don't want to garden in the ground, you can still do grow bags. You can go get the cheapest. I just keep on having to pause the video or turn off the video because of I do have a baby and I do have babies or children and I do have children that does talk to me while filming these videos, and also just while I'm talking to you all about gardening, because I want y'all to make sure that y'all gardening is actually growing very well and thriving. um a garden may not give you your fruit all up front right then and there, but it's just literally an investment for yourself, because a lot of people say is that, oh well, God, it shouldn't cost this much. But if you ain't looking at the cost of things, just start. I mean, like, if you want to look at the cost of things, then go ahead. But yeah, the ladybug. There's a lot of ladybugs around here. Hmm. Yeah, the ladybug. It's like I was stating, man, I just got sidetracked. But yeah, just making sure that you guys gardening is growing very well, and then at that, not everybody garden the same way. So maybe something that you guys could take from my garden experience, and that you could probably add it to your garden experience. So it's all up to you, and also shoot, always follow your intuition when you're gardening too. That's another thing. Just following your intuition, not doing everything what the book, or I won't say the book, of what everybody is telling you to do, because at the end of the day, it's just their form of opinions. It's all their form of theory. But at the end of the day, it's just not, everything is not going to always be the same. Nature going to always change, and things is going to just get acclimated to, even the bugs. They may get acclimated to the the organic pesticides, or even whatever chemical pesticide that goes on. I mean, I could go on and on about that, because at the end of the day, I've done a lot of due diligence about it. So I was just like, I'm like, dude. So I keep getting interrupted, but like I was stating is that, well, I don't even know what I was stating. But gardening is not a one size fit all, pretty much. So you just garden the best way how you could. I wouldn't even just say like garden the way how everybody else is, not even the way how your grandpa garden, or your grandmother, or whoever gardening. You gotta literally take things differently. You gotta, it's just like um evolving. You know, many people does things because of the way how they grew up. Somewhere in that line is that you want to be able to evolve. Evolving meaning is that you're going to actually have to change things the way how you were taught. That's just the same way you can put that to gardening also. You have to change things, you have to evolve. So like I said, is that like a lot of people grew up on chemicals. Like, but if you just like literally um let nature run its course and just be the observer, you'll be able to tell is that I think they call it regenerative agriculture. I'm not mistaken. I don't know. There's so many terms that they are using now. But like if you can literally just take, because I could just call it organic gardening, without using any type of fancy words or pesticides and all that other extra stuff. I ain't got time for all that. Like I have done a lot of due diligence. My due diligence. I've done a lot of research in regards about plants, soil, the food system. I mean, there's a deep rabbit hole about a lot of stuff. I mean, I could have a conversation with anybody about a lot of things, because at the end of the day, is that ain't nothing about surface level shit over here is really that deep. Just like the deep blue sea, and just like the soil goes deep. But yeah, you just gotta really do your due diligence. But at the end of the day, is that a lot of things is like, kids, keep it simple. Keep it simple. I ain't about to say keep it simple stupid, because at the end of the day is that only, I would say keep it simple stupid if an individual is not evolving. That's silly. That's stupid if you don't want to evolve. If it's not, if it's a broken system, if it's broken, if it's broken, it's time to evolve. Let me just put it that way. But like I said, let me just wrap this video up, because I can ramble a lot on here. Not necessarily. But make sure y'all have these are spider webs. Make sure you guys have a wonderful, 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 beautiful, abundantly good day, and let peace welcome in you, and then you transmute that energy out, because at the end of the day, you need peace. We need peace over control. Well, I would say peace. Peace.